Wrestlemania this coming weekend. But tonight, the final Monday Night Raw before WrestleMania.
What up, Chris? What up? What up?
California, Sacramento, a host of many major WWE events over the years, and tonight for the 15th time, host of Monday Night Raw, which is.
I'm gonna do a raw review instead. What's good, game? What's good, headset?
Well, Sacktown is Yeetown tonight. #1 contender for the World Heavyweight title, Jey Uso, is here. In 5 nights, he battles Gunther for the championship at WrestleMania.
I'm still doing the project I told you from last night. Oh, okay. Hopefully that's going well.
Away from his opportunity to win his first championship in WWE, the Intercontinental title. His opponent tonight will be one of his 3 WrestleMania opponents from Judgment Day, Balor. Finn versus Penta here tonight. The main event in WrestleMania is Saturday, a triple threat with 3 of the biggest players in the game. This man, CM Punk, will have Paul Heyman in his corner for this match. Seth freaking Rollins, who has massive issues for years with CM Punk, will be the next man in this triple threat match at WrestleMania, along with his former Shield brother, Roman Reigns. And Paul Heyman is here. And Paul is awaiting the arrival of the original tribal chief, Roman Reigns, who will be here live on Monday Night Raw tonight. It is the final Monday Night Raw before WrestleMania. And we take a look back at last week on Monday Night Raw, when Gunther and Jey Uso had a confrontation. That is main event Jey Uso, a very serious and intense #1 contender.
You had me, Gunther. You had me, man. But it wasn't enough for you. Let us get my family involved.
Sorry, guys. I'm getting stuff like reposting, so that way I can get. I'm sharing the stream, so that way we get more people in here.
Wipe my brother's blood all over your body. Now his blood is on my hands too. I ain't never felt so hopeless, so helpless, disrespected, pissed off, mad, angry, damn near scared. You made the whole damn world stop. You know what the crazy thing is, Zeus? In my darkest moment, man, a light bulb went off on me, Zeus. You know what I realized? I'm not afraid of you no more. The night before WrestleMania, I'm gonna say a prayer, and I'm gonna ask the Lord to forgive me for the man who I'm about to become. Because at WrestleMania, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you for me. I'm gonna get you for Jimmy.
What up, Tyler? What up?
For my whole damn family. And I will take the World Heavyweight Championship.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll have a very special interview with the world champion Gunther later on tonight. But Pat, welcome to WrestleMania week.
You're damn right. The road to WrestleMania has led us to this week, where the climax is right around the corner. So many answers are about to be found. And last week, the road to the World Heavyweight Championship took a turn with Jey Uso stepping up to Gunther right in his face.
Indeed, he did. This is the final Monday Night Raw before WrestleMania, which of course comes this Saturday and Sunday in
My weekend was good. My weekend was good.
Las Vegas.
You're talking to him?
Yeah, it was supposed to be scheduled for a bit later on tonight. Not quite sure what he's moving out here to kick off the show.
As a man who does interviews, that face does not appear to... Yep, he is waving you in.
I believe it's time now for the interview.
Godspeed in there, Michael Cole.
We finna get lit for WrestleMania week. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Gunther does not appear to be in a mood to have a jovial conversation with Michael Cole, the greatest of all time, but we shall see.
So, I was expecting this a little bit later on tonight, but Gunther, let's just get to it. 2 weeks ago, you left Jey Uso's brother Jimmy bloodied in the middle of this ring, and it caused Jey Uso to march down here last week. Different person.
Last week, Jey walked down here, and he looked me in the eye, and he told me that he's not afraid of me no more. Last week, Jey came down here. Let me get to the point. Tonight I'm here to look you and everybody else in your life and tell you that Jey Uso is full of crap.
Listen, guys, I understand you're all frustrated. But speaking of frustration, Gunther, it appears that you're a bit frustrated. And we saw what happened last year at Wrestlemania when you walked in.
Screw your question. Screw Jey Uso. Screw everything Jey Uso stands for. And screw everybody who stands with him. Ever since I stepped foot in this company, I am the greatest gift this company has ever received. For 80% of my time in this company, I have been a champion. And right now, I am the greatest World Heavyweight Champion of all time. And I refuse to let somebody like Jey Uso ruin that for me. Yeah. Do it as much as you want. I don't care. Jey, I urge you, put your chest out. Walk into Wrestlemania with more confidence than you ever had, because it won't matter. At the end of the day, the bell has to ring. And when that happens, you still can't lace my boots. And I will still put you down for a 4th consecutive time. For the last 2 weeks, I've been accused. The last 2 weeks, I've been told you went too far with Jimmy. You lost control. Jey, trust me one thing. In 37 years of my life, I have never lost control. And 2 weeks ago, when I took a bath in your brother's blood, I was in full control, and I loved it. And Jey, I want you to go pray to the Lord. Thank him that I was in control 2 weeks ago. Because it wouldn't have been, I would have drowned you both in Jimmy's blood.
It was spin.
And I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward next week calling my mother and telling her how much I enjoyed it. To beat the living hell out of Jey Uso and walk out of WrestleMania still the World Heavyweight Champion.
Great promo. Great promo from
Not
Gunther.
much of an interview. Michael Cole asked 2 questions.
I felt every word of that. I felt every word
Let us
that
know how
man
he
said.
feels. He is not intimidated at all of Jey Uso, says Gunther.
But I think this will be his. This is his last week as champion. He's got 6 days remaining.
He was there to talk to you.
Well, 5 days because the match is on Saturday.
I've never seen Gunther in this state. He's frustrated and he's lost control of the situation. Now, will that help him or hurt him? come Saturday at WrestleMania.
He said he's never lost control, but boy, he did seem to flip a switch there in the middle of the ring right in front of our eyes.
We also now, ladies and gentlemen, that we have a women's tag team championship match on WrestleMania Sunday. It'll be Liv and Raquel defending against Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. Let's take it back to this past Friday night.
Yo, Gunther, counter base, you had a great run. Yeah, had a great run.
By Lyra and Bayley. This is the final matchup of the gauntlet. But Bayley and Lyra Valkyria are extremely in this matchup as a team.
Jay's gonna pack him up.
Gauntlet, and then obviously Bayley gets a tag whenever she needs it. Picture perfect tag team wrestling. Lyra Valkyria would take to the sky, which she is very comfortable doing.
Bayley and Lyra will knock off Secret Service for Chelsea Green. They earned an opportunity to go to WrestleMania.
Comes Liv Morgan. Here we go. Yeah. Women's tag team champion. Liv got a little trouble getting the title on her, around her waist.
Insufferable tag team champions Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez head to the ring as Liv Morgan looks to build a little bit of momentum toward WrestleMania Sunday.
Yes, Tyler, I'm doing this.
And Bayley, I believe, as they look to gain some momentum toward WrestleMania Sunday.
I am doing NXT tomorrow. There is a community post of the schedule that I put out. What I will be streaming this week. So it's gonna be a crazy. Man, it's gonna be a crazy week. Let's just say that. So yeah. Tomorrow I'll be live for NXT, and then immediately after the show, we're gonna stay on the stream and do NXT Stand Deliver predictions. Wednesday we're doing Dynamite. Thursday we're doing AEW Collision, which some of you might be surprised by that. Friday I'm off because I gotta work a double at my job, but I will still be here late night and put up some clips of SmackDown. If anything important happens on SmackDown, then I'll come on here and I'll react to it. Yes, Chris, Collision. Oh my God. Yes, I am doing Collision Thursday. Just because it's WrestleMania weekend, it's packed. Saturday, Stay and Deliver, early Saturday afternoon, and WrestleMania Night 1, hours later. Sunday, Easter Sunday, 420. Night 2. Then next Monday we'll be here for the Raw After Mania. Then Tuesday we'll be here for the NXT After Stand Deliver. Wednesday is Dynamite. Then we won't be off again till this Thursday. But I'm still putting out reactions and stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be a very busy week for content creators in the whole world.
Sacramento, the start of the biggest week in sports entertainment, WrestleMania week. So proud, Pat, that you and I get to be a part of.
So Bayley doesn't even get a full entrance because it's literally in the commercial break.
We are asked to be a part of such events as the kickoff and the countdown and the Hall of Fame, and obviously WrestleMania as a whole. Living a dream, talking about the greatest spectacle on earth, WrestleMania.
Over 60,000 expected each night in Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas.
All right. Yeah, you're the champ.
I told you, insufferable.
You're the champ. can't hear her, but
I think she was telling you how great.
Next level of action. Wednesday, we have an incredible women's fatal four-way match. I'm talking about Ridley Reach, Chantel Monroe, Kendall Gray, and Bradley Armstrong. It's main event time. We're not joking here. WWE Evolve, Wednesday, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific.
The Sacramento Kings are still alive in the NBA as the season is wound down, head to the playoffs now. We're in Sacramento tonight. We invite you to join Sam Roberts and Megan Morant to dive into everything from Monday Night Raw and WWE on the Raw Recap, brought to you by Fanatics, available every Tuesday on WWE's YouTube and all audio platforms, wherever you get your podcast. Don't miss this week's episode with the special guest, Liv Morgan's boyfriend, Dominic Mysterio.
I'd have to pass that one by. Sam and Megan doing a fantastic job on the Raw recaps every single week.
I'll be the first to admit that lately I've been in my head.
Got a Bianca
Everything
Belair
that's
video
happened with
back?
Jade and Naomi, it really messed me up. And now this whole situation with Io and Rhea has brought out a different version of me. But different isn't wrong. My road to Wrestlemania has been filled with nothing but blood, sweat, and tears. Not no complaining, no whining, no excuses, no, just straight facts. I've been doing nothing but standing up for myself and speaking the truth. Something that I think that anybody would do, something that I hope people are teaching their kids to do. And you don't have to like the truth, but you can't deny it. Just like I can't deny that now it's a triple threat. Yeah, I've been through a lot, but I'm still the best. So I'm gonna use everything that I've been through to be the Bianca that I know that I can be. I'm the Bianca that won Elimination Chamber. I'm the Bianca that's never been pinned at WrestleMania. And I am the strongest, the fastest, the roughest, the toughest, the quickest, the greatest, the best Bianca that you have ever seen. So it doesn't matter if it's a triple threat, because there's nothing that Rhea or Io can do to stop me from getting my flowers and walking out of WrestleMania as champion, because you cannot spell WrestleMania without E-S-T.
And the truth is, Bianca Belair has earned her way into this match, opening Elimination Chamber. It is a triple threat match. It is part of WrestleMania Sunday. Io Sky, no champions advantage, defending against Bianca Belair and the Eradicator Rhea Ripley, live at WrestleMania. And we also know at WrestleMania, on WrestleMania Sunday, Bayley will get her WrestleMania opportunity. She teams with Lyra Valkyria, the Women's Intercontinental Champion, to take on Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez for the Women's Tag Team titles.
All right. Oh, this one. Oh, this one one-on-one. Okay.
And we are underway. Bayley and Liv Morgan, third time in their career they've gone one-on-one, Pat. Liv Morgan has never beaten Bayley in a one-on-one matchup. However, she did eliminate Bayley from the Elimination Chamber match earlier this year.
And Liv Morgan starts this thing off with a smack to the mouth of Bayley.
And now Bayley in pursuit of Morgan.
Cat and mouse outside, kicking off WrestleMania week in a big way in Sacramento.
Wise move by Liv Morgan, the former two-time world champion. This Money in the Bank, and Pat mentioned it earlier, a record-setting three-time women's tag champ.
Liv Morgan and Raquel believe they are the greatest women's tag team of all time. Three-time tag team champs. They can lose that, obviously, on Sunday to Bayley and Lyra Valkyria, and if you're Liv, you're trying to beat down your WrestleMania opponent as much as possible.
You know, we talked a lot last week, too, about the frustration that had been building for Bayley over the past number of months, not able to pick up victories. The Elimination Chamber for the Intercontinental title and so forth. But maybe the gauntlet match win on Friday helped cure some of those ills, Pat.
Well, losing to Lyra last Monday and then picking up a big-time dub on a Friday could be great. Maybe Lyra's the perfect piece for Bayley.
Bayley misses wildly with the right hand. Liv Morgan ducks underneath the clothesline, and Bayley takes
Ooh,
Blue
Death Press. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Cold Steve Austin hammering away on Morgan. Stone Cold, of course, will be a part of the Hall of Fame ceremonies this coming Friday night in Las Vegas. Cover now by Bayley and a kick out by Morgan at 2.
Give me a hell yeah, Cole.
Hell yeah.
Can't wait for that. Bayley, obviously, trailblazer, groundbreaker here in this business.
Yeah, first ballot Hall of Famer. Speaking of the Hall of Fame, no doubt about that. One of the core pieces to the women's evolution that celebrating a decade. Bayley, a 4-time world champion. Accomplished just about everything.
Close to home here, beloved by the WWE Universe for good reason. And Liv Morgan, speaking of accomplishing everything.
Yeah, Liv Morgan's had quite the year.
She's worked her ass off. She's gotten better every single day.
Yeah, she lets you know about it, too. Oh, Morgan into the corner.
She's from New Jersey. She's very
Bayley with a clothesline.
And she'll let you know. And Bayley will put you on your back with the quickness of a cat.
Bayley knows how to have success at WrestleMania. Remember, last year, Pat, she won the Rumble, went on to win the WWE Women's Championship on the grand stage. She was afraid for a while over the past few months, and I had some candid conversations with her that she wasn't going to make it to WrestleMania. Be able to punch the ticket Friday night with the gauntlet match win.
I still can't believe we are so close to WrestleMania.
It's going to be quite the week.
Yes, it is.
In Las Vegas. Nice suplex by Bayley. Floats into the cover for the win on Morgan and a kick out. We're sold out tonight. 14,158 on hand for the final Monday Night Raw before WrestleMania. The Golden One Center in the capital of California, Sacramento. Nice counter by Liv Morgan.
Absolutely. She's able to rebalance everything. Bayley, though, crafty.
A nice deep arm drag by Bayley, sending Morgan across the ring.
Absolutely.
Bayley now. Oh, nice back suplex delivered to Morgan, and Bayley's rolling, and you can see some confidence has come back to Bayley here tonight.
Liv Morgan obviously heading for the hills here, hiding behind Raquel, trying to catch a breather.
Bayley with a big smile and a glance up at the WrestleMania sign. Bayley out, went for the suicide dive and ran right into the right hand by Morgan. Liv Morgan is nasty and as shrewd as they come. And now Liv, outside the ring, delivers the first suplex. And as she rolls the hips, she sets up now for the Three Amigos.
Two.
Made great by
Gotta go for him. I know she hurting on that. Yeah, doing all that suplex on the.
Morgan going for the
No give on that floor too.
And Bayley able to deliver a knee to the midsection.
Ooh, face first into the steel steps.
Two suplexes onto the outside.
Ooh.
No, knee to the stairs.
Did Bayley catch her knee on that? Ooh. Step on the fingers. Oh, not a suplex on the floor again. Oh. Ooh, I know Liv got the worst of that. I know Liv got the. Hey, she doing that, Liv. Man, Liv is funny. Liv is funny, man.
Has taken control of this entire matchup.
Complete control.
Oh, hell no, LMAO.
Oh, and a kick out. Raquel distracted us here.
Raquel saying that she's so smart.
Yeah, that's great. Oh, she tells me all the time, Raquel. Yeah. Oh, and what a kick by Liv Morgan. How can you stand her? How can you stand being around her? That's what I'd like to know. You know, she takes credit for everything in your career. Uh-oh. She's got a 5 count to break, though. And she does.
Raquel doesn't mind.
Oh, and a cheap shot by Rodriguez. Oh, and all of Liv Morgan's antics are... Here's a cover now by Morgan. Hook of the leg. All of Liv's antics are rubbing off on Raquel Rodriguez. She used to be a nice person. She used to be a great professional, good sport.
She started hanging out at the Judgment Day clubhouse. And that's whenever things start going sideways.
You need a clubhouse.
No, I'm okay. Especially with what they do in there.
You can do a lot of things in the clubhouse.
Always in disarray. I don't like that.
What a back elbow by Bayley.
Big boot from Bayley as well. Trying to slow down Liv Morgan.
Oh! Code breaker by Morgan. Cover now. Stacks up Bayley and a kick out by Bayley at 2.
Liv Morgan. Raquel Rodriguez.
This is going to be an interesting matchup on Sunday, Pat, for the titles. I mean, Raquel obviously the power advantage over everybody in this match. Bayley is the veteran, Morgan a multi-time champion, and Lyra Valkyria, who really is the wild card in this whole thing, the current Intercontinental Champion.
Kind of a young prodigy. There's a chance she goes on to be one of the greats, one of the GOATs. She has dropped into Raw and become a champion quickly.
You know, we had an opportunity to talk to Bayley earlier today, Pat, and she had nothing but massive praise for Valkyria and her work in the ring.
Well, she said Lyra helped her even over the last week or so. That match last Monday was phenomenal. This is awesome, Chance, 3 times throughout it. Great chemistry together. Now they're going to get a chance to become potential champs together.
Face first, Morgan looking to put this one away. Hooks the leg, the inside leg, and Bayley kicks out at 2. And now Morgan may be coming a bit frustrated. She likes to pout when things don't go her way.
Yeah, the Judgment Day are a little potty. They're a little potty. Raquel's potting over here. Liv's potting in the ring. A lot of potting out of the Judgment Day. Super potty.
They won't pout if the Liv and Raquel win at Mania and Finn or Dom win the Intercontinental match. We're back live here, ladies and gentlemen. Golden One Center in Sacramento. Over 14,000 sold out, the final Raw before WrestleMania. And on WrestleMania Sunday, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez defend the tag titles against Bayley and the Intercontinental Champion Lyra Valkyria. Bayley and Morgan one-on-one here tonight.
Putting on a clinic in here. Liv has been in control, but Bayley obviously powering up with the people of Sacramento.
And now Bayley unloading on Morgan. Kick right to the midsection by Liv.
Big pump kick.
Bayley able to block that. Oh, big knee. Liv may have a broken nose.
Or a trash cranium. Bayley hit that right on the button. Now she's lining up for the buckle.
And nobody, face first into the turnbuckle. Bayley was going for the sunset flip buckle bomb, and
Liv Morgan read it, understood what was happening.
And now Morgan with that step up in Zaguri. Caught Bayley in the back of the head. Cover now for the win, and a kick out at 2. Raquel arguing with the official, the count was slow.
Now Liv smacking her in the mouth.
Surprised he can count to 3. But nonetheless, Morgan, the kick right to the spine.
Liv Morgan just smacking Bayley in the mouth after that. She thought it was over. Bayley continuing to fight. Now Liv's taking to the sky.
From the second rope, Morgan caught by Bayley. Bayley now looking to turn this around. Trying to turn Morgan into a Boston Crab. Liv trying to counter. Morgan stacks up
2.
Bayley, and a kick out by Bayley at 2. Bayley went for the running knee. Morgan now looks for a quick victory.
2.
Bayley kicks out at 2 again, and Bayley this time caught her with a knee.
Those are 2 massive knees.
But remember the knee injured on the steps earlier tonight, Pat.
Absolutely. Another sunset flip buckle bomb.
This time it connects. Bayley drags Morgan back toward the center of the ring. Cover now for the victory.
2.
And a kick out by Liv Morgan.
Bayley with a flurry of offense there, trying to put Liv away. Sacramento growing restless. They thought that was over for Bayley. They thought it was 1, 2, 3.
Looking on here tonight in Sacramento, tremendous battle underway between Bayley and Liv Morgan. One-on-one tonight. Crowd has been electric from the get-go.
Liv Morgan kicking off Bayley.
Let's go, Bayley. Let's go, Liv. Dueling chance here in Sacramento. Bayley now out to the apron. Morgan able to block.
Code breaker.
Right to the face. Another code breaker by Morgan. And look at the intense look in the eyes of one half of the tag champ.
Liv thinks that's exactly what she needed.
A drop kick. Bayley hit just the floor hard.
Morgan may have injured herself as well as she came down hard. Man, what a match. 2 great matches 2 weeks in a row for Bayley. Morgan bringing it tonight as well. Just a harbinger of what's to come at WrestleMania.
Can Liv end this here on a Monday nighter?
For the win, and a kick out by Bayley at 2.
What's it going to take for either one of these women to put the other one away? They've both taken each other's best shots.
Interesting facial expression by Morgan. Lyra trying to will Bailey out.
Oblivion, nope. Bailey counters.
Bailey now. As Morgan where she wants her. Hangs her up on the second rope.
Oh, knee strike.
Bailey was able to reverse it and then sneak out of the neck breaker.
Now, Morgan off the second rope.
Oh!
Caught by Bailey. A stunner of sorts for Bailey as Morgan came off the ropes. And now Bailey with a belly to belly. Critical moment of this match. Cover by Bailey for the win.
2.
And now Rodriguez.
Oh! Okay, that's kind of a little botchy. Because she didn't really... Oh, Lyra. Oh, okay, Lyra. Okay. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh,
big boot to the Intercontinental Champion.
Lyra sticking up for a WrestleMania teammate.
And Bailey making Raquel Rodriguez pay.
Flipping Raquel upside down.
Backstabber by Morgan. Liv going for Oblivion. Lyra Valkyria helping out Bailey. Bailey with a jackknife.
1, 2, 3. That was alright. It was a little. That was a little clunky at times.
Morgan was going for the Oblivion and the win. Valkyria helped.
But the match was alright.
And the momentum shifts to the challengers for the tag title Sunday.
I don't think Bailey and Lyra are going to win the tag team titles. Nor do I care. I think Liv and Raquel is going to retain.
For their tag team title opportunities is Raquel
yeah.
and Liv Morgan.
That's all I have to say.
Supported by the brand new duo. Here on Monday Night Raw.
Again, WrestleMania Sunday, the women's tag team titles on the line. We talked about all the festivities going on WrestleMania week, including both Friday and Monday. The Pat McAfee show will be live on ESPN, 9 o'clock local, 9 o'clock Pacific, noon on the East Coast from WWE World. I'll be there.
I just don't care. I don't care for this match. So.
Yeah, Friday, Monday as well, but Friday, huge news. The original Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, will be joining us at 9:15 local, and then the King of Kings, the Cerebral Assassin, Mr. H, will be joining us in the second hour. We hope you will join us for a celebration of WrestleMania to kick off the whole week.
A lot of other special guests as well on Friday. Well, speaking of Roman Reigns, the main event of WrestleMania Saturday, Roman, Seth, and CM Punk.
What's the favor? I'm gonna force you, my tribal chief, out of your comfort zone. Because at WrestleMania, in the main event, in my corner, your wise man, my best friend, Paul Heyman.
Wise man.
Yes, my tribal chief.
Let this desperate fool down easy, will ya?
No, my tribal chief, I can't do that. I promise you, I am going to put a beating on the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. I am going to whip Seth Rollins' ass at the main event of WrestleMania.
I feel bad for you, Paul Heyman. You are in a very difficult, unenviable position. The easiest solution for all of us, for everyone involved, would be if you just removed yourself from the situation entirely and let me and Punk and Roman battle it out at WrestleMania for the soul of this industry. I would take it as a privilege to remove you from the situation right here, right now.
Don't put your damn hands on me again!
It's very great setting.
CM
You owe me a favor.
Paul Heyman finds himself in a predicament here tonight. Roman Reigns is expected to arrive momentarily. Pat, Roman and Paul have not been together since CM Punk revealed the favor a couple of weeks ago.
I do not envy that wise
Call
man
Roman
right
Reigns.
there.
Comes Rey Mysterio.
No talk continues.
What an ovation!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the LWO from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, WWE Hall of Famer, Rey Mysterio!
Rey Mysterio in his home state of California to perform tonight. Coming up on Netflix, he goes one-on-one with the athletic Julius Creed of the Creed Brothers, live in Sacramento.
Being opponent of Rey Mysterio.
Boca, 619.
Time I see Rey Mysterio,
Boca.
can't help but just think of greatness. Sustained greatness. Still at the top. Still the standard. Still making arenas lose their absolute minds.
And he's going to be involved in Wrestlemania yet again this year. As he takes on another
Boca. My goat.
Luchador, but he's masked. El Grande Americano.
They told you something that they haven't told me. He's not a luchador. I thought El Grande Americano was a luchador.
He's an Olympian. We
No,
know that.
we do not know that. You're mixing things up again.
Rey Mysterio out here tonight with the LWO. He's been such a mentor to these young men. Cruz del Toro, Joaquin Wilde, and of course, Dragon Lee, who Rey has said will be the future of Lucha Libre.
El Grande Americano was a bit disrespectful to Dragon Lee a few weeks back.
You think?
A bit. Probably the most you could be.
He put a metal object in his mask last week, did Mr. Americano. Senor Americano.
Thank you. I do not know Spanish as well as you, clearly. Good to see American made back together.
They've been together for weeks.
And his opponent, representing American made, weighed in at 235 pounds, Julius Creed!
I'll tell you, Chad looks much better under the mask.
I don't think I know what you're talking about.
What match on right now? They got Rey Mysterio and
Athletic
Julius Creed. Yeah.
Set to go one-on-one with the Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio here tonight.
You say uber athletic, I mean, that's an understatement. Multiple time national champ, currently in part of the Ultimate Fighter series. With Daniel Cormier.
Just an absolute freak athlete. Rey's got his hands full tonight as he prepares for El Grande Americano at WrestleMania. Where is the old luchador?
I think we're all kind of wondering the same thing. Could be anywhere.
Welcome to the new era. transporting you to the future of live content. Cosm and WWE present Wrestlemania.
You know, Undertaker One Dead Man show will take place at the state-of-the-art Blue Live Theater at the Fontainebleau Hotel as part of WrestleMania week this Saturday, April 19th at 10 p.m. Pacific. It will feature the Phenom in an intimate setting, sharing never-before-heard stories from his Hall of Fame career. Tickets on sale now via Ticketmaster.com.
Fat boy, love wing stuff. You got good thighs as well, wings, you name it.
Bianca, I can see right through you. You said you were just out there to watch, and then you said you were just out there to call it down the middle. But I can see your true intentions now. You thrive. On playing with my emotions, winding me up like I'm some sort of toy to you, just so you can get what you want and make me seem like I'm the bad guy. The thing that you fail to understand is that when I lose something that I love, I will stop at nothing to get it back. And Io, I never had to give you a championship match, but watching you pout and moan, it really pulled on the heartstrings that I had left. So I used a page out of your book, and I got what I wanted to. So Io, I advise you to cherish every single moment you have with the Women's World Championship. And Bianca, I can't wait to make you feel what it's like when I'm the bad guy. Because at WrestleMania 41, I get back what belongs to me.
It wasn't until last week Rhea Ripley realized she had an opportunity to get to WrestleMania, and she's going to make the most of it. Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Bianca Belair on WrestleMania Sunday for the Women's World Championship. There is Julius Creed. He is set for action here tonight against the Hall of Famer, Rey Mysterio. Let's show you what happened last week. Six-man tag team matchup. The LWO versus the Creeds and El Grande Americano. This was a show until Ivy Nile turned things around, Pat. Clearly handed a piece of metal to the masked man to put underneath his mask, and Rey caught it.
El Grande Americano had a loaded mask, and we're all learning about El Grande as we go. Apparently he is A-OK with loading up his forehead and dropping some metal on your face. Picks up a big-time win, and then El Grande got out of there as Bert Frazier and his wife Leanne moved on.
So Rey Mysterio, part of WrestleMania Saturday, is going to take on El Grande Americano. It's a shame that Rey Mysterio's got to take on Americano and not actually Chad Gable, although Chad Gable does have his WrestleMania moment this year at least. Very complicated story.
All right, we got Rey Mysterio versus Julius Creed.
Chad Gable and El Grande Americano do resemble each other, kind of. There is certainly some differences.
Julius Creed now backs Mysterio into the corner. Julius goes 6'3", 229. Obviously, the height and the power advantage over Rey, but this isn't Rey's first rodeo, Pat, when it comes to a much larger athlete and a competitor.
Yeah, Rey's had to have a strategy against a bigger opponent for his entire career. That led to him being in the Hall of Fame. Now Julius Creed's a little bit different, though. This guy's more explosive than he's supposed to be. Too tall, too strong, too fast, jumps too high. Has it all.
First time ever these two have gone one-on-one as Creed looks to wear Mysterio down. This year's WrestleMania, Pat, will mark the 13th career match for the legendary Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania.
And just like that, quick as a hiccup, backflip against the rope. Julius Creed still in command.
Mysterio's had so many great moments over the years at WrestleMania. Never forget 2006 What a triple threat match to win the World Championship after winning the Rumble earlier that year.
I don't know what Rey Mysterio was doing there, thinking that he needs to go power for power with Julius Creed. I respect it, though. Julius Creed needs to take advantage of it now. Once Rey starts using momentum, you're in big trouble.
Yeah, just like that, the quickness of the
Oh, nice move by Mysterio.
Sending Creed toward the ropes, and Rey now getting fired up. Rey,
Ooh, Julius comes back with a clothesline.
three-time world champion, just got stopped in his tracks by Creed. Cover and a kick out.
Rey just got turned inside out by Julius Creed, and Julius Creed loves it.
You know, this is take another look at this power here. Pat, this is Creed's first career singles match on Monday Night Raw, but he is no stranger to individual competition. The single season record holder in wins in amateur wrestling at Duke University.
You see those ears. Those are earned on the mat. Very successful amateur wrestler.
Two-time NCAA All-American, one of the most decorated wrestlers in the history of Duke in the ACC.
Not everybody will understand this reference, but he's an Ohio guy, too. So take that for what you will. Incredibly tough, gritty, down to fight, whenever.
Telling me a story earlier today. His dad coached amateur wrestling when he was a young child.
Oh, Mysterio has Creed set up.
Rey Mysterio was doing this.
And nope. 619. Nope. Julius got out the way.
With tremendous balance. Mysterio with a
Mysterio face back.
Creed back down to the floor, and Rey's gonna go high.
Termana Tequila. Yo, what? Oh, Chad Gable gets involved. And Julius Creed, top rope.
Julius just jumped up to the top rope.
Oh! Dragon Lee gets involved.
This is breaking loose here on Monday Night Raw.
Whoa! Who is he kicking out? Who he kicking out? Oh, y'all. Out of here!
So we're gonna get Rey in
6-piece.
Julius.
Yeah, Algarna's gonna come out guaranteed. Tough.
Great job by the senior official Chad Patton. Sending the LWO and American Made to the back. This rivalry has just taken off over the past few months. Pat, no love
Yeah, quick outfit change.
These men and women comes to eye.
Very rarely do you see 6 people kicked out at one time. But it's a necessity.
Oh my God, it's a grande Americano.
Rivalry.
Now we'll see what Creed is made of against the veteran Hall of Famer, Rey Mysterio.
Mysterio has a big match this weekend.
Against El Grande Americano.
That's the love that this is happening.
Oof. Hey. Hey. Hey.
He was at ringside watching it all. Even got
Oh, Julius comes back.
By Creed.
I didn't see El Grande Americano out here.
And Julius Creed now, frustrated, pounds away at Mysterio.
We're in California and it's a little hazy in the sky, but I don't think I took too many breaths in that particular area. Was El Grande Americano down here?
Chad Gable was.
2 different people, Cole. Julius Creed asked Sacramento if they like what they're seeing. They're saying, no, we hate it.
And now Creed just beginning to manhandle Mysterio.
That's exactly what Creed wants. The chaos led him to a position of power and control. Oh, no, he's not going to do what
Whoa.
El Grande Americano did a few weeks ago. Dragon Lee ripped off his mask.
Yeah, this is complete disrespect when it comes to the Lucha Libre tradition. Rey Mysterio fighting back now, not going to allow it to happen, but Creed, damage may have been done.
Thank God that didn't happen here tonight.
And a knee right to the midsection of Rey, and now Mysterio in a very prone position here.
It's not where you want to be if you're Rey Mysterio.
You can just see the improvement that Julius Creed makes week in and week out.
He's got the moxie, the confidence.
He's got a great teacher in Chad Gable, all kidding aside. Again, his brother Brutus, a tremendous amateur wrestler as well, hence the reason that Gable was attracted to these 2 men.
Brutus kicked out earlier tonight.
And look at this. Oh, it's a little backbreaker. Knee to the spine. Creed looks to beat Mysterio. This would not bode well for Rey heading to WrestleMania if he loses to Creed tonight.
Everybody wants to have a win heading into the biggest weekend of the year.
General Manager Adam Pearce wanted to give Rey a match against Gable. Rey said, I don't want Gable. Well, I do want Gable, but I want him under the mask, the Grande Americano. He wants to expose to the world this farce that's going on by Gable.
Well, until then, it's going to be hard for me to believe that two people are the same people. Okay?
You're very gullible. WWE fans sold out in Sacramento, over 14,000.
Yeah, I'm on a VPN, so that's why it's not giving me no commercials. So yeah.
American Made were kicked out by official Chad Patton, but Ray fighting back now. Mysterio, who takes on El Grande Americano at WrestleMania.
Rey Mysterio.
Look at this.
Oh!
Tumbles hard, and Creed hit his spine on the apron.
Great Rana by Rey Mysterio to get Julius Creed out of the ring.
And now Rey Mysterio building some momentum here.
Got him. Hold on. Oh no, baseball slide. Nope, Julius counters.
What an incredible move and power by Julius
I
Creed.
got him on the 20. No, I got him 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. I get some cool. Yeah, I got him 2 weeks ago. I look better with him. I look weird without him, honestly. So, yeah, I like these. Oh! Jeez, shoulder first into the post.
Felt like he was on top of the world.
I know that. Yeah, he gonna be feeling that when you. Hitting the ring post is way terrible than anything else. Anything else you get hit with in the ring. Hitting the ring post is deadly.
This is what Ray wants. Julius reeling. Him in charge.
And WrestleMania fever is building here tonight on Raw.
Huge rights from Rey Mysterio. What is wrong with this team?
Again caught! Picked out of midair again! Julius!
Oh, Mysterio reverses!
Mysterio into a DDT!
1, 2! Oh, Creed kicks out.
I feel like we're watching two humans not from this world.
I've had the honor to call a majority of the matches in Rey Mysterio's illustrious career, and I'm amazed each and every time. Father Time has not caught up with Rey Mysterio.
Yes, it is.
Woo! Oh, Creed with a knee strike.
To the ropes. Creed now straps down.
Straps down. Creed goes out the ring.
Over the top rope to the floor.
Rey Mysterio played Julius Creed perfectly there.
Oh, no, Ray, turn around.
All right. Oh, El Grande Americano's back. Oh.
And now Mysterio with...
Oh, he's going to try to unmask him.
And Mysterio now trying to rip the mask off Americano to prove the world is Chad Gable. Creed now from behind.
1, 2.
Ray kicks out at 2. Oh, what a shot. Gable kicked out. Who shows up now?
Oh, no. Creed bumps into El Grande Americano. No. Ray, 619.
Let's drop the dime, Ray.
1, 2, 3. Rey Mysterio gets the win.
Big victory for Ray here tonight. Meanwhile,
El Grande Americano comes back.
And now the LWO coming to his aid, and again using what I would believe was yet still a loaded mask.
Well, I love everybody. So said I predicted him to win Sunday.
Delivered by Americano. You got to believe that steel plate is still in the mask of this man.
Saturday, yeah.
And there again, wiping out all of LWO. Adam Pearce has got to do an investigation into this. Somebody's got to check out this guy's mask before WrestleMania.
El Grande Americano keeps hitting people with this, not forehead,
Yeah,
but single
I still
head.
predict Mysterio to win
And
Saturday.
knocking people out.
He might as well have a football helmet on. Because just
Oh,
like that,
headbutt.
Rey Mysterio's out. You're telling me that's not Chad Gable?
That's El Grande Americano.
Look it, there it is, I told you. Once again, slipping that piece of metal behind the mask.
Loads that forehead up, hits the cinco head off of Rey's face, not once but twice, just days removed from WrestleMania.
Well, on WrestleMania Saturday, that man, El Grande Americano,
I think he just said gracias.
wants to embarrass
War Raiders.
Xavier, Kofi, you run your mouths about how the New Day is the greatest tag team of all time. But the fact of the matter is, the War Raiders have blazed a path of world domination for more than a decade. We've won gold on multiple continents. And last week, we had you beat dead to rights. You took the coward's way out. You knew you couldn't beat us. You say this is about these titles, but it's about more than these championships now. Last week, you took this to a whole new level. Because you didn't come for these titles. You came for my neck. You tried to put me back on the shelf. You tried to end my career. So at WrestleMania, this isn't gonna be a match. Hell, this isn't even gonna be a fight. This is war.
Dragging them off. I mean, we're not in it, but it's still all right. You know.
Excuse me, guys. Xavier, Kofi. We just heard from the War Raiders.
We got WWE and Clash of Clans, and you're gonna interrupt this too? Jackie, your lack of etiquette is simply audacious.
Listen, genuinely, I'm sorry, but we heard from the War Raiders earlier, and they said that you guys took things to a whole new level last week, and they're saying that your match at WrestleMania in less than a week is going to be a war.
War? We've been in war. You see how these people treat us? You see how the people in the locker room have been treating us this entire time? It's been war the whole time. We've been at war the entire time, Jackie. But the war path stops at WrestleMania when we take back what belongs to us. That's our WWE World Tag Team Championships. And we remind the entire world that your boys, the New Day, are the greatest tag team on the face of planet Earth. Because, Jackie, last week was just a taste of what the New Day is willing to do to get our titles back. And after WrestleMania, Eric is going to wish that we would have taken his head off so him and Ivar would have to catch the beating they're going to get this Saturday. And when we regain our tag team championship at WrestleMania, every irrelevant and immature member of the WWE Universe will have no choice but to drop to their knees, raise their hands to the sky, and scream in unison, "Thank God for the New Day."
Thanks for the time. We'll see you at WrestleMania. Cool. Sounds like the New Day is ready for a war. Back to you.
better you than me interviewing them, Jackie. Nonetheless, tonight,
Hey, man.
Monday Night Raw.
It's not some. It's total. Wireless. And this is phenomenal.
is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the phenomenal
Hey, Jey Styles.
AJ Styles prepares for Logan Paul in Wrestlemania, but it's got Karrion Kross next. AJ Styles, the preeminent professional, one of the greatest professional wrestlers in the history of our game, Pat. It's Sunday, I should say, this weekend in Wrestlemania, he hits into a match against Logan Paul, who is the opposite of what AJ Styles is all about.
AJ Styles has cut his teeth in this business for decades, launching himself to legend and icon status all around the world. There's a reason his shirt says there can only be one. Because what this man does, nobody else can. But at WrestleMania, he's got Logan Paul, who has showed up to every big moment that has ever been presented to him. And all it takes is one big punch.
And titanium-plated right hand of Logan Paul could come into play WrestleMania Sunday.
Oh, okay.
I was wondering if this was back for good. Had a conversation with Karrion Kross about this entrance earlier today. You know, Kross has made much of his career, Pat, about the clock, right? Time ticking away. And he told me earlier he wants to turn back the hands of time to the better days of his career. Said he took a number of missteps and wants to get back to what made him whole, what made him dangerous. And he believed that coming out to this entrance, to this music, would help him to start to reestablish himself as the killer he once was.
When you saw this entrance, you knew that Karrion was about to come out and slaughter.
Here we go. Triple H versus The Undertaker. Shawn Michaels, the special referee. End of an era inside Hell in a Cell.
It was like the last two toughest guys in the prison yard from a bygone generation. When these two hooked up, everybody in the yard's watching.
They were just absolutely blistering one another with the chairs and the steps.
To me, that story had everything. Shawn Michaels, Mr. WrestleMania. Here's the guy Undertaker who he couldn't beat at WrestleMania. Here's his best friend Triple H. Now he's the ref. He has to stay impartial.
Look at this! My champions are going to pedigree! They've done it! They haven't done it! It's not over!
Storytelling at its finest. To see it all happen, it was just amazing.
That match, that rivalry, it's years of experience doing what they do best.
I knew that we had just finished something that was going to be so special that it would last through the annals of time.
The era has ended. And what a way to go.
Standing up there with those two guys who I had the utmost respect for, probably one of the most special moments of my career.
And we welcome Triple H into the Hall of Fame class of 2025. It takes place at the Fontainebleau Hotel in Las Vegas. The Hall of Fame ceremony is at 10 o'clock Pacific, live on Peacock. And Pat and I have the distinct honor and privilege to host this year's Hall of Fame. Speaking of the Fontainebleau Hotel, there's plenty of action. We mentioned the Hall of Fame on Friday. Undertaker One Dead Man Show is Saturday night. The Roast of WrestleMania featuring Tony Hinchcliffe will take place on Sunday. And also NXT on Tuesday, April 22nd. Tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster.com.
Wait to get out to Vegas.
Karrion Kross set for action one-on-one with AJ Styles. And Karrion Kross is wearing tonight an interesting story he told us about these tights earlier today, Pat, as we get set for the AJ Styles versus Logan Paul matchup at WrestleMania. That takes place on WrestleMania Sunday. Back to the tights for a moment for Karrion Kross. He actually went to the man who makes the tights for AJ Styles, and they are very, very similar in nature, and there's a reason for this.
All right, we good. Got me some. Oh,
AJ had to go
hey,
back to his
get you this.
ways.
I'll tell you. What a
Darker version of AJ Styles of yesterday.
Oh, he's facing. Oh, I didn't know he was facing Karrion Kross. Bro, that man had like he had a parlay on the match at WrestleMania.
And AJ Styles now driving Kross back into the corner. AJ's never lost to Karrion Kross one-on-one. Doesn't plan to start that here tonight. And you mentioned unleashing the more dangerous side of AJ Styles. Karrion Kross is not happy that a man like Logan Paul is involved in WWE.
He said takes the easy way up to the top. Didn't have to earn it. All the same stuff that outsiders get told whenever they come to the WWE. Karrion Kross said that AJ Styles is representing for not only him, but the entire industry. And he wants him to go back to a little more evil ways, a little bit darker, whatever you need to do to get a win over Logan Paul.
AJ Styles, 20-plus years of working hard to get to the top of the industry, former two-time WWE champion. And say whatever you want about Logan Paul, whether you agree with him or you don't.
You can't hear me? It doesn't have to be this way.
Paul has been tremendous. And now Scarlett getting involved. Referee Jessica Carr dealing with Kross. That's the dangerous siren known as Scarlett. And Logan Paul has been highly successful here since arriving on the scene at WWE.
Stupendous would be the word. Built for the moment, built for the business. Karrion Kross doesn't like it one bit. Karrion tried to manipulate folks into doing things his way.
Great suplex by Kross delivered to AJ Styles. And Scarlett loves what she sees. The manipulative and cunning Scarlett.
Karrion's not scared to operate from the shadows.
And
to pull some strings.
Ooh, a man who thrives on suffering.
Jeez. Yo, Kross.
Not expecting that of Karrion Kross here tonight.
Goodness, man. Kross, I'm getting like
Needed to change things, needed to go about things differently.
Like I'm getting good vibes back from Kross, because man, when he was first on the main roster, bro, Kross was dead in the water, bro. But now he's found a way to pick himself back up and recollect himself. So he could be a big year for Kross, not gonna lie. After WrestleMania, he might be set in for a breakout year.
Absolutely, Karrion Kross with a reversal, chopping out the legs. Now what's he thinking?
AJ into the barricade and almost into the front row.
They got a guy in a prime dressed like a prime bottle in the crowd. Looks like one of Logan Paul's guys.
I was wondering about old buddy over there. He must really
like it. Wow, Styles driven into the timekeeper's area. Kross is on a mission tonight.
Wow.
You know, Pat, this Karrion Kross tonight is harking back to the man who dominated NXT.
This Karrion Kross is dangerous. This Karrion Kross changes the game. This Karrion Kross has got bad ideas in his mind.
Hammered away on the chest of Styles. Just a vicious... sicko.
Yeah, that was weird. He just said hi to me. I felt obligated to say hello back, but to be clear, I was looking into the eyes of a lunatic.
And now a bow for what he's done to Styles out here at ringside.
I think he's also bowing because he broke the count.
And AJ Styles down up. Fighting back. The resilience of Styles made a career out of it.
Karrion Kross ran AJ Styles in that barricade full speed.
Cody Rhodes told me at one point that AJ Styles is one of the toughest, most physical, and strongest men he's ever been in the ring with. That's coming from the undisputed WWE champion. Had quite the rivalry with Styles last year.
To be in this business as long as AJ Styles has been, you have to be wildly tough. He is certainly that. Phenomenally talented. He is certainly that. He's in the middle of a dogfight right now, though, with Karrion Kross. Huge chops.
Oh, nice. Floats into the cover. Kross for the win, and Styles got his shoulder up.
Kross break a base move. His jiu-jitsu in submission is top tier. AJ needs to watch it. Yeah, he
looked like he had trying for an arm bar, then he went into a cross face, and Styles made it to the ropes, and Kross used almost a complete 5 count from our official before the break.
This goes to WrestleMania. No need to have your arm broken by Karrion Kross.
Snapmare takedown by Kross. Hey, Kross is out to prove something tonight. He knocks off Styles. I cannot help but be impressed at the offensive prowess of Karrion Kross tonight. A much more physical and intense Kross, as over 14,000 look on in Sacramento. Sold out the final Raw before WrestleMania. And AJ Styles went for the counter.
All right, back.
Turns it into a cover and a kick out. Great move by Kross.
Brilliant by Karrion Kross.
And Karrion's been dominating this thing, which doesn't bode well for Styles heading into WrestleMania against Logan Paul.
Oh.
And up on his shoulders. Oh, and down goes
nice.
AJ Styles. A little final prayer action.
1, 2.
Kross and a kick out by
Styles
Styles.
gets out.
How about Karrion Kross here tonight? AJ Styles has WrestleMania a few days away, and Karrion Kross is giving him all that he can handle.
Did you just say he tried to sand?
In the entrance of Karrion Kross.
Did he just try? Did he just say he tried to sandbag it? What?
Go back to the old entrance, try to recapture some of that former glory, get himself back in that place where he wants to hurt people, make it about himself, and he's done just that.
Feels like he's found something in the bottom of the bottom. Coming back up.
Oof.
Styles with a chop. AJ never out of a fight. Multi-time champion in his career all around the world. And Kross, wait a minute.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
He twisted his ankle.
He went down quick, buckled almost, if you will.
His ankle.
I think Kross may have twisted his ankle.
So he lost balance. He gave out from underneath him, obviously.
Oh!
Shot by Kross.
Bro, they always get us with that, man. They always get me.
Smile on his face. Obviously a ruse. AJ showed a
What is? Yo, what is Kross on today like?
AJ Styles had a similar ankle injury back late last year that cost him a number of months of his career.
Oh, okay. He was fine. Yeah, because AJ had that. Yeah. Basically mocking him. Oh. Oof.
Kross was giving himself a one-man parade.
There's that sliding forearm by Styles. And I think all Kross did was give AJ Styles an opening. And here comes the phenomenal one. Didn't have enough, though.
Crash out season. Oh, Kross with a DDT.
And Kross says that's it.
Karrion and Scarlett having a massive Monday Night Raw. Can they get a win over AJ Styles?
And Karrion loading up. Karrion Kross setting up for the cross hammer here to Styles, who ducked underneath. Styles with Kross up top. Oh, right to the spine.
These two beating the hell out of each other.
Styles launched out to the apron by Kross. Kross on the top rope. Styles now. A big right hand. Kross sent toward the middle of the ring. AJ Styles in position.
Oh, phenomenal form.
Kross Day stunned back to his feet. Styles off the top rope.
Oh, caught him with a phenomenal form. 1, 2, 3, and AJ Styles gets the win over Karrion Kross.
WrestleMania Sunday.
Here is your winner.
How'd you like this? How'd you like this? I'm listening. Kross, after WrestleMania, bro, he might be getting one of them post-WrestleMania pushes. So don't be surprised. Be on the lookout. Because, like, bro, in NXT, bro, I mess with him heavy in NXT, bro. I mess with him heavy in NXT. So,
just like we've seen time and time.
if we can get him on that NXT, if we can get NXT Kross, missing what he's doing now, I'm here for it. Ah, here come this guy. Throw tomatoes, throw tomatoes, throw tomatoes, throw tomatoes, throw tomatoes, throw tomatoes. Brother, this guy stinks.
Hey, whoa, what's up with all the hostility?
Boo.
Sacramento, chill. I came out here to tell my man congratulations. Seriously, AJ, no, go win, brother. Congratulations, you did it. In front of Sacramento. A bunch of people who weren't cool enough to live in Los Angeles. And
What?
weren't smart enough to live in San Francisco. You, my friend, just showed generic California losers why you versus me at WrestleMania is gonna cook. But hey, AJ, now, why don't we show them why our match is gonna make money? Here's what you're up against. Please, enjoy this piece of cinema. I am the Maverick, Logan Paul, and I don't want to be one of y'all. I'm one of one.
I accomplish more in one weekend than you will in your entire lives.
I didn't just join the WWE to take part. I joined to take over. Let me remind you, I'm a purveyor of viral media. Your son's favorite superstar, your girlfriend's celebrity crush, multi-hyphenate, disruptor, entrepreneur, innovator, actor, wrestler, boxer, the most viral athlete in this company.
You're mad at me because you want to be me. Keep clicking on keyboards. I'll keep being on billboards.
Nice life highlight there of what?
That's a cute little video, smartass. But why don't we start WrestleMania a couple of days early and bring your ass to the ring right now?
Come on down to the ring. Don't be scared.
Styles was not impressed. And Logan Paul making his way to the ring now. And a Karrion Kross.
Oh, Kross gets back in. Oh, it's 2-on-1.
Styles now trying to take out Paul and Kross. And Karrion Kross now, as the numbers game may catch up to AJ Styles here. Styles, though, takes it out.
The inverted DDT.
An impaler that inverted DDT by Styles.
Paul, come on.
You mentioned it earlier.
Come
All
on.
it takes is one titanium punch, and then it's time for the pulverizer from Logan Paul.
Once again, Logan Paul
Wow.
impressive tonight. Had a little bit of help from Karrion Kross, but nonetheless sends a message to Mr. Styles.
All it takes is one big right, and then the pulverizer, and Logan can beat anybody in this industry, and he knows it, and he'll tell you about it.
Logan Paul hopes to create another viral moment when he goes one-on-one with AJ Styles Sunday, WrestleMania.
Yeah, I predicted AJ was gonna win.
Speaking of WrestleMania, Saturday night, the main event, of course, the triple threat match between Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins,
WrestleMania for the Las Vegas will be the Pepsi Men's first WrestleMania main event.
WrestleMania main event in the career of the Second City Saint. Punk will be here with us live later on tonight, as will Seth Rollins and as will Roman Reigns. We are still awaiting the arrival of the original Tribal Chief. Paul Heyman apparently has not seen Roman Reigns since he requested and he granted CM Punk's favor a couple of weeks ago. What's Heyman in for with Reigns tonight?
Have to see. Have to see. Well, thank y'all for the 10th like, by the way.
Guess who? Hold up now.
Oh, no.
No, what sucks is that Chad Gable's WrestleMania opportunity was once again taken from him. Very nice. Clever. Listen. Fortunately, I'm man enough to be happy for a young up-and-comer to replace me at WrestleMania. And that who I'm talking about is none other than El Grande Americano. I mean, did you see what he did to the LWO earlier? Single-handedly took them out. And on Saturday in Las Vegas at WrestleMania, it's Rey Mysterio's turn. This is Rey Mysterio's 13th WrestleMania match. And 13 will never be as unlucky of a number as it's going to be on Saturday when El Grande puts him down and cements his legacy as the greatest luchador of all time. Thank you!
Sí! Gracias! Pat, why is Chad Gable so invested in El Grande Americano?
Remember, he went on the search for the greatest luchador of all time. So I think he feels as if he has like a finder's fee in this entire thing. Chad Gable, very supportive of El Grande Americano. Sacramento not supportive of Chad Gable at all.
Well, Gable gets his El Grande Americano gets his WrestleMania moment.
Two different people. Chad just said it yet again.
You believe what that guy says?
How could you not?
Well, you were the one that was calling him a terrible human being at one point in his career.
Chad Gable?
Yeah, Chad Gable. You forget that?
Yeah.
Selective memory?
He's a changed man.
Well, what a night tonight. Final Monday Night Raw before WrestleMania, sold out in Sacramento. Can you imagine Roman, Punk, and Rollins going to be in the same ring tonight?
It's going to be volcanic.
Seismic.
All right, here goes nothing.
I'm hoping we don't get pulled up by the cops. I've lost my brakes in a race before and had to finish without brakes.
That doesn't sound like a good idea.
Riding shotgun, I got just a little taste of what it was like to race in the desert with a rattlesnake.
I don't see any cops yet.
So this is your course. So we're having a hard time even getting up to speed. Normally, the track is so vast, we're able to make turns more 60 miles an hour.
Hungry? Why wait? Grab a Snickers. Feels like they have been great for my entire life, so shout out Snickers. Thanks for everything you've done for me and millions of others.
Here comes Jey. All black.
Oh, yeah.
I told you, Step Town is Eat Town tonight, Pat.
It certainly is.
You gotta wonder what Jey Uso thought about Gunther.
I'm still on business. He ain't eating yet. He still ain't eating. He's still locked in. He's still staying on business. Ain't no eating, ain't no playing games. It is time for serious business.
His eyes were on the prize.
They took out you took my brother out of the game for a little bit. Oh, I'm gonna get it back in blood. I ain't playing no games, no eating. None of that. I'm on straight business. I'm on straight demon time. That's what Jey Uso's on.
2 weeks ago, his brother Jimmy left a bloody mess in the hands of Gunther.
Went to church yesterday. Pray to God. Lord, forgive me for what I'm gonna do to the ring general on Saturday night.
When you've seen the absolute worst thing that can happen, and you're still alive. The entire WWE universe is behind this man who's worked his ass off to get to this situation. Won the Royal Rumble, traveled the long roads. And now, he's got a shot at the world title.
And it's all part of Wrestlemania Saturday. Jey Uso and Gunther for the World Championship.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're killing it. Yeah. Hell yeah, Oos. Take it in, Jeff.
What a scene!
What a time! What a youth! You earned this, dude. You earned this.
I missed work to be on Raw.
Heck, can you imagine? Saturday, over 60,000.
Yeeting at the same time. I get caught up in the excitement. I get caught up in the yeeting. Because this man has earned this. Every single second of it.
He had to run back the music one more time, man. He had to run back the music one more time.
All right, check it. I said what I had to say to Gunther last week. But I really wanted to come out here and holler at y'all. Yeah, my peoples. What up, Sacktown? My mama out here somewhere in the crowd. She out here somewhere in the crowd. But look, Goose. Everybody keep on asking me, Oos, Jay, where your mind at? Am I crashing out? Hell yeah, I'm crashing out. But I'm locked in. Locked in for me. Locked in for my family. I'm locked in for y'all. Check it out, though. Hey, hold up. Listen to Gunther out here talking. You know what that made me feel like? He mad. Nah. You afraid. Yeah, Gunther, you afraid. You afraid I'm gonna whoop your ass in front of 60,000 people for the World Heavyweight Championship at Wrestlemania. Hey, but look though, I'm gonna see you on Saturday, Oos. Gunther, I'm gonna get you, cuz. So here's what we're gonna do. One time for the one time. Hey, Oos, please, hit my music. Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Saturday, 60,000 plus on the stretch. Allegiant Stadium. Gonna be on their feet, yeeting away. Could be the next World Heavyweight Champion.
And he took a pride bottle with him.
Gunther, frustrated, upset, one angry SOB early tonight. And Jey Uso finally feels like that. Maybe, just maybe, he has a chance.
It's been a different tone out of Jay the last couple times we've heard him speak.
You see your sibling get beat up and bloodied in front of you, and you're helpless to do a damn thing about it. It can change you.
It feels like it has. Jey Uso just told Gunther that Gunther's afraid. And he just might be.
I look, you got chills right now. That this is gonna be 60,000 people on Saturday when he wins the World Heavyweight Championship.
You know, Pat, it's funny. Our cameraman, Sweaty, is telling you to wipe the sweat off your forehead. You think this is something we're gonna be soaked through come WrestleMania Saturday?
How could you not get caught up? And it is hot in here. The tension is palpable. WrestleMania is just a few days away, and we're geeking all over Sacramento.
It has been a fabulous week. You know, last week in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, sold out PPG Paint Arena. Jey Uso was a part. I was a part. I went viral, as a matter of fact. Part of a Pat McAfee's big night out, and you can still experience on Hulu.
Yeah, that's right. With some behind-the-scenes footage, my guy Foxy edited it all together. Thank you to the WWE that produced it and captured it. It is fantastic. It's on Hulu now. You should watch. Jey Uso is a hero. And maybe he's world champion.
Well, Pat and I are going to continue to yeet as we take you to the Wingstop highlight of the night. Good job.
Thank you.
Highlight of the night is presented by Wingstop.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this was last Monday, one-on-one between Penta and Dominic Mysterio. Penta would pick up the win, and then, well, when it comes to the Judgment Day, you always know things are going to get out of control. Carlito would attack, and then the unpredictable badass Braun Breaker with one of the greatest spears of all time.
A super spear from the dome that was broken as he saw the entire Judgment Day and said, Penta, you can get one, too.
And Finn Balor will make his own statement. Balor, Dominic, Penta, Breaker, fatal four-way.
Finn got that. Yeah, he dodged quick.
Let's go to Kathy Kelly.
Thanks so much, Cole. I am here now with Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker. Braun, this Sunday at WrestleMania, the odds are stacked against you as you put that title on the line against 3 other men. So how are you handling and navigating going into what are calling the biggest title defense of your career?
Yeah, Kathy, I mean, this is obviously the biggest title defense of my career. This is my very first...
Oh! Whoa! Ooh, they getting jumped. He getting jumped.
That damn Judgment Day.
Oof.
A 3-on-1 assault for the champion.
Looks like this looks in your fight.
Wow.
Braun gonna be all right?
They better be. He defends his title this weekend.
All right, here comes Penta. Cero Miedo. Woo! 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 Love my guy Penta, man. Love him.
Well, this coming weekend at WrestleMania Sunday, Penta tries to win his first championship.
Penta versus Finn Balor up next.
But before we get there, he has his hands full tonight with the dangerous Finn Balor, Penta Balor live on Netflix. Man, it is awesome watching Penta.
Yeah, I'm so happy for Penta, man.
Even that little baby right there to experience.
Getting to live his dream. Now he's competing at WrestleMania in his rookie year on Sunday, man. Very happy for him. Win or lose, man. He's my guy. I love him. Kenneth, hey my friend, how you doing tonight? I'm doing good tonight. What time are you streaming Mania Night 1 and 2? They both have start times of 6 p.m. Central, 6 o'clock p.m. Central, 7 o'clock Eastern. So I will be live at 6 o'clock p.m. Central, 7 o'clock Eastern. So be sure to be here Saturday and Sunday night. So I cannot wait to be here. Busy week, man, for content creators. Busy week. So we kicked it off yesterday with my guy Chris on his channel talking about WrestleMania 41 predictions. We're here tonight for Raw. We're here tomorrow for NXT. We're here Wednesday for Dynamite. Thursday Collision. Friday we're off. Saturday Stand and Deliver. Night 1. Sunday Night 2. Next Monday the Raw Ultimatum. Next Tuesday NXT after Stand and Deliver. Next Wednesday Dynamite. And we're off again on Thursday.
I'm gonna get much more comfortable with the lingo before I
And that's Friday.
here on Netflix, but I'm certainly trying my best because Cero Miedo is electrifying in every arena. It is great to have Penta here in the WWE.
His brother, of course, taking Friday Night SmackDown by storm. Ray Phoenix.
Austin Frazier a couple weeks back had an instant classic, and I can't wait for WrestleMania to experience Penta.
Man, this is such an interesting story lining up for WrestleMania weekend in this fatal four-way for the Intercontinental Championship. We're going to break it all down here in just a few moments. We have to wonder if this man put the good of Judgment Day ahead of his own personal goals and feelings. Penta and Balor. This is going to be a barn burner. Live on Netflix.
When you have people as good as Cody, as good as Cena, how does it ever get any bigger than that?
From the entertainment capital of the world, Cody Rhodes versus John Cena for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Sit on your ass and watch me be great.
WrestleMania from Las Vegas.
Now, the final Friday night SmackDown takes place at T-Mobile in Las Vegas on the Strip this coming Friday. Both Cody Rhodes and John Cena will be on Friday night SmackDown. Well, WrestleMania weekend really going to get started this coming Friday. We talked about the Pat McAfee show on ESPN. As soon as that is over, Pat and I head over to T-Mobile. We'll be outside with a host of guests as we officially host the WrestleMania kickoff show. Always a lot of fun. That's live on Peacock.
Now, those kickoff shows have become must-watch entertainment, especially because of the things that you end up doing. Crowd surfing, offending people. We'll kick off WrestleMania in proper fashion. Cannot wait to get out to Las Vegas on Friday.
It's going to be quite the weekend. Meanwhile, here at the final Monday Night Raw, before WrestleMania, sold-out Sacramento, Finn Balor takes on Penta one-on-one here tonight. Now, these two men will be part of the first ever fatal four-way for the Intercontinental Championship in the history of WrestleMania. This illustrious title has never been defended in a fatal four-way on the grandest stage of them all, but it will take place. Penta now driving Finn Balor off the apron. Penta has seen it, heard enough. There's so much.
Oh, here we go.
Bad blood between these guys. And Penta fired up here tonight.
Absolutely. Penta says you're in for something special tonight.
You know, the fatal four-way, WrestleMania Sunday. No champion's advantage for the champ Braun Breaker because the first man to gain or submission will become the champion.
And to the people in the past, obviously the same group who have obviously worked together in the past, so there's a lot to keep their eye on.
And Penta.
Diving crossbody from Penta 1, 2. Balor kicks out.
Into the lateral press. Finn Balor. He is a former Universal Champion, two-time Intercontinental Champion. First time these two have gone one-on-one here tonight. Remember, Balor eliminated Penta in the Royal Rumble. And then he pinned Penta in a tag team match a couple of weeks ago. Penta's first pinfall loss here in WWE.
Yeah, the only negativity that has come from Penta's WWE career thus far has come from that man, Finn Balor.
Nice kick by Penta in the face of Balor. Finn Balor better now. Interesting under these fatal four-way rules. You know, Balor could pin Dominic Mysterio, his Judgment Day stablemate. Here's the cover. Kick out to win the championship. Or Dominic Mysterio could pin Finn Balor to win the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah, the Judgment Day is going to implode totally at WrestleMania. I think we can all see that coming.
Or will they work together?
Kind of selfish group, the Judgment Day. There'll be an Intercontinental title on the line.
Well, I don't think that something's a great word to use for the group. I also like to use the word jealousy because Finn Balor's been jealous of about everyone in that group for over a year now. It's reared its ugly head on a number of occasions, i.e. Damian Priest.
Finn Balor just wants to get back in championship conversations. Hushes us.
Yeah, but isn't it? Thank you.
He shushed us all, and it was for good reason. He He just smacked the absolute shite out of Finn Balor's chest.
Penta set across the ring. Up over the top. Set flip. Balor with a nice basement drop kick. Covered out by Balor. Hook to the leg. Penta kicks
gets out.
Two. Balor's been frustrated. Has not been able to win singles gold in a long time. Enters into his 5th WrestleMania match this year.
Penta, I don't think he's gonna win at Mania. I predicted Braun to retain, but if Penta wins, I won't be mad.
Dominic's been a part of
Like, literally, any outcome of this Fatal 4-Way, I would not be mad at. If Dom wins the title, I won't be mad. If Finn wins, I won't be mad.
Under the bright lights this weekend.
Yeah, I won't be mad at the outcome of this match.
Champion, but he has a tall task ahead of him.
Yeah, and is he going to be 100% after that mugging by Judgment Day a little bit earlier on tonight?
The Intercontinental title represents everything that is great with this business. The greats that have held it are those who have built this company and this industry as a whole.
Dozens and dozens of Hall of Famers, including one to be inducted on Friday night. The game Triple H have held the gold.
Week in, week out, working. Putting the company literally on your back.
Yeah, the Working Man Championship. That's what it's always been termed over the years as Balor continues to stomp away at Penta. The example set, of course, in 1979 by the late, great Pat Patterson, the first Hall of Famer to hold the title.
Too sweet there. I don't know if the club is full.
Penta now with Balor up on his shoulders. What is Penta planning to do? Oh, wait a minute. Balor turns it around. And on the apron, Penta's down and may be out.
How about the balance that Finn Balor was able to hold?
Finn's taken over. Finn Balor, Penta, entertaining matchup here tonight on Monday Night Raw, the final Raw before WrestleMania, and of course the fatal 4-way match for the Intercontinental Championship on WrestleMania Sunday.
Finn Balor letting Eddie Orengo do the count, take a break, maybe win this thing. Maybe Penta can't get up from that.
Penta trying to drag himself back into the ring.
Able to get in there. Finn Balor.
And now Balor being booed by this sellout crowd here tonight in Sacramento. Finn Balor doesn't endear himself to the WWE fans, that is for sure.
Yeah, Finn Balor doesn't care about that.
Kick out.
All Finn Balor cares about is getting back on top. He could care less if Sacramento likes him.
You think he cares at all about Dominic Mysterio?
I do think there is an interesting little controversy brewing between those two. Finn hasn't been happy that Dom has had opportunities, and then Dom obviously saying the same thing back to Finn. One of them is going to want the title, and the other one's about to win it. I could see them turning on each other quickly. The only thing they really have in common, other than being on the Judgment Day, is that they're both hated by everyone.
Well, that's true. Penta back to his feet. Penta and Breaker have had some problems as well.
Ron Breaker, man, those spears, if he hits you with a super spear, you are super done.
I don't know how Carlito was even here tonight. You saw him in the backstage attack on Breaker earlier on.
His spear was so fast, so dynamic, so explosive, he forced himself to do a front flip afterwards.
Asked I Show Speed about the Breaker spear. Oh, Penta missed it now. Finn Balor again takes Penta out. This could be the win for Finn. Hook to the leg, and Penta kicks out. In all these matches tonight, a lot of pressure on all these athletes. Is you don't want to go into WrestleMania with a loss. You know, playing football, Pat, over the years, heading into the playoffs, lose that last game of the year. It hurts some of the momentum, right?
Absolutely. I mean, you know, the greats are able to battle through, and hopefully you're able to do as such, especially for WrestleMania, but you can lose momentum quickly, and that mo can go the other way for the weekend for sure.
Penta. Oh, and Balor doing a great job forcing Penta to lose his balance. Balor did not allow Penta to do any flying tonight. Can Balor keep that up in this one-on-one match? Penta, Balor, and a barn burner here on Monday Night Raw. Through the 4 men in the fatal four-way Sunday at WrestleMania. Cover off the superplex. Hook of the leg. Penta able to kick out at 2.
Superplex from Finn Balor. Planting Penta through Sacramento.
I asked Pat a question a few moments ago about being a professional athlete. Pat, of course, played professional football, and how when you're in the playoffs, you know they're coming. You lose that last game of the year. Does it hurt the momentum going into the playoffs the following week?
I think from having a front row seat, the good teams are able to make one loss just be one loss, not turn it into 2. But if you lose momentum, it can certainly carry into your next match.
And Penta now building momentum.
Which you would not want heading into WrestleMania. On the other side, a huge win tonight heading into WrestleMania.
It is amazing to me the way that Penta is able to turn things around. Just tremendous resilience. When you think he's down and out, he just goes into a next gear. And look at that! Oh my! Backstabber! Cover by Penta for the win! Balor at 2.
His innovative offense is so damn devastating. How is Finn Balor able to move, let alone kick out after that?
Might be in traction for months.
I as well.
This crowd has been electric all night. What a way to kick off the most exciting, most important week in sports entertainment, WrestleMania week. 60,000 plus both Saturday and Sunday night at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas.
What's Penta calling for here?
Balor in trouble. Penta now. Looking to make some magic yet again. Balor fighting back. Penta lands on the apron.
Big chop.
Oh!
Ooh.
Wow! Kick by Penta to the face, stops Balor in his tracks. Sling blade by Penta, and now Penta's starting to fly.
The freakish athleticism right now.
Balor with a sling blade of his own.
Balor needed that in the worst way.
Man, he's so good. Balor's so damn good.
Yeah.
Well, Penta was running away with it, Balor.
Oh, Penta though. A nice backbreaker to Balor. Back and forth we go. Tremendous matchup between 2 of the best in the game. Penta now spins through, looking for the sacrifice, looking to dislocate the shoulder of Finn Balor.
That looked disgusting. Shoulder just popped out of place.
And now Penta, look at the Penta driver, roll up now by Balor for the win, hooks the leg, kick out by Penta.
And Balor's got to be Gumby. How the hell did his shoulder get back in socket?
And Penta's still fighting back. Kicks and right hands, and another kick by Penta. Super kick to the jaw. Balor still on his feet now. Dropped to the mat.
Physical fight here between Penta and Finn. Both taking quite a beating before WrestleMania.
Here comes some interference. Carlito.
Judgment Day shows up once again as Balor was in trouble. Rolls up Penta,
1, 2.
down. Penta
Oh, Penta kiss out.
Judgment Day had to make
Slam blade from Balor.
themselves a part of
Of
this.
course they did. Working together tonight, will that be the case?
The drop kick against the turnbuckles.
At WrestleMania. And now Penta's in the drop zone.
Oh!
I think the dogs are barking in Sacramento.
And the unforgettable.
Oh! Oh, you did! You did! Turn around, Carlito. You did. You better run. You better run. You better run. Oh, God. Go! Go! Run! He said, oh, come here.
Carlito just dove right over our
Oh, Lord. That man Carlito ran.
getting a Braun Breaker.
That makes sense from Carlito for sure, especially after last week. And now Braun Breaker's getting kicked in the face.
Yeah, I like how Carlito ran back into the ring. I think he broke my leg when he came up over the top, but nonetheless, Double team now by Dom and Carlito on Braun Breaker.
Oh, Braun fighting back.
Fighting back.
Oh, yeah.
Breaker.
Oh, he caught him with a double spear. Oh, Penta. Oh. Oh. Ooh, he better.
Because you might want to have a little bit of fear when you look in the eyes of Braun Breaker.
Oh, Penta reverses. Penta with a couple kicks. Penta with a super kick. Penta. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. He didn't get it. Yep. Oh. Oh, David crossbody takes out 3 men.
Will it be Penta's night? Penta, Balor, Mysterio, Breaker is the first fatal 4-way match for the Intercontinental title in WrestleMania history. And it takes place on WrestleMania Sunday.
Oh, Braun's grabbing his knees. I hope it's nothing. Ooh, he's grabbing his knee. I hope it's nothing. Hope he's just selling.
ビアンカ・ベレアとフリア・リプリーへの忠告だ。あんたたちは私がウィメンズワールドチャンピオンだということを忘れてる。あんたたちはどうでもいいことで喧嘩し始めて私を恥に追いやったけど、そもそもその全ての争いの原因はこの私でしょ。なぜなら私があんたたちが心から望むもの、ウィメンズワールドチャンピオンシップを持っているから。もう無視されるのも忘れられるのも終わり。このタイトルをあんたたちが手に入れるためにはこの私を乗り越えなければならないし、私はあんたたち2人をまとめて相手にすることを受けて立つ。私はあんたたちをこれまで倒してきたし、また倒してみせる。At WrestleMania, you will never forget the name Io Sky, Women's World Champion.
Of course, that takes place at WrestleMania. You know, I may have to make an appearance at WrestleMania After Dark. The official WrestleMania after party is taking place each night this Thursday through Sunday. Live in Live Beach at Fontainebleau, Las Vegas, the official host hotel of WrestleMania 41.
Jesus Christ, they're gonna make y'all. Like I said, don't go broke out here. Do not go broke out here. It's people out there that's going broke for this.
WrestleMania weekend on the way in Las
Could be me.
Of course, Friday.
Don't go broke out here, man.
Day for Pat and I. Pat's got a show in the morning, a kickoff show in the afternoon, SmackDown at night, and then, of course, the Hall of Fame. Pat and I, the honor to host this year's event. On Saturday, Stand and Deliver NXT gets underway to kick off the day. Countdown to WrestleMania, followed by WrestleMania, and then, of course, the WrestleMania post-show. And then we head to WrestleMania Sunday. Again, the countdown to WrestleMania, special 3-hour countdown starts 1 o'clock local, 4 o'clock.
No, outside of WrestleMania, all the other stuff that they're doing.
We want to invite everyone to join us at the T-Mobile Arena on the biggest Monday Night Raw of the year. You never know what's going to happen. It's unpredictable. It's the Raw after Mania, Monday night, live from Las Vegas. As we head now toward WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah, Michael Cole, when we talk about a weekend that is packed and stacked, we're talking about one that's going to be voiced by you for the 20th.
Yeah, all these WrestleMania After Dark.
Triple threat could be the show stealer.
WWE World. I mean,
and the OTC World.
WWE World. Fine.
It is the main event of WrestleMania Saturday. Also,
but all these other events.
You can't get much personal than this.
They want you to go, bro.
A woman she believes was her friend. The very jealous Naomi. Saturday at WrestleMania.
Packed card, packed weekend. How about a World Tag Team Championship match? The New Day takes on the Monday Night War. Raiders on WrestleMania Saturday.
Rey Mysterio's 13th WrestleMania, and he plans to embarrass and expose El Grande Americano. These two go one-on-one at WrestleMania.
El Grande Americano on the grandest stage. I can't wait. How about the United States Championship? Where L.A. Knight, defends his title against Jacob Fatu.
The Samoan Werewolf at WrestleMania Saturday. And how heated and personal.
All right, I'm headed back because I got school tomorrow. Y'all have a good night and see y'all tomorrow for NXT. Goodbye. Boom and good night. Bang. All right, so take care. Have a good night, my man.
On WrestleMania Saturday.
That one has gotten real. How about the World Heavyweight Championship? Gunther, who has seemingly been flustered the last couple of weeks, take on the Universe and Jey Uso on WrestleMania Saturday.
And then we move over to WrestleMania Sunday. We'll have the Women's Tag Team Championship match. Bailey, Lyra Valkyria ran the gauntlet. They take on Liv and Raquel for the title on WrestleMania Sunday.
WrestleMania Sunday, a battle of big men. The Sin City Street Fight. Damian, Priest, Drew McIntyre slug it out on WrestleMania Sunday.
Moments ago, we saw a preview of this match, the Intercontinental Championship Fatal 4-Way match. Braun Breaker defends against Penta, Balor, and Dirty Dom on WrestleMania Sunday.
And how about the Maverick, the Show Stealer,
That theme song sounds better, man. The timeless one.
AJ Styles on a potential weekend-stealing fight at WrestleMania Sunday.
You want to talk about show stealers? What about
And
this?
Playboy Cardi being featured on both theme songs. Yeah, Playboy Cardi, man.
In a triple threat match against the winner of the Elimination Chamber, Bianca Belair.
You have to have emotion. I'm telling you.
The stars are
Even though many people might not be big fans of his music, but still.
And ladies and gentlemen, it is for the undisputed WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes has held the title for a year. Can he continue to get, or will John Cena set a record-breaking 17th World Championship? Rhodes, Cena, the main event for all the marbles. WrestleMania Sunday. Well, Mr. Heyman, still.
Well,
I've never seen you so stressed.
well, there he is right there.
Calm you down. Look at my eyes. What do you see?
A cult of personality?
No, a real friend. Who isn't going to do anything.
Oh. Damn, Roman. Ooh.
My tribal chief.
Pat, what a mess Paul Heyman finds himself in. Punk in his corner. Oh, Seth Rollins a favor. And now Roman Reigns hasn't talked to him since Heyman granted Punk the favor a couple of weeks ago.
And our OTC walks in here, and who is Paul talking to? The cult of personality.
Not a good look for Mr. Heyman.
Mr. Heyman, you are in trouble. Here we go. This is the main event segment. Yeah.
This is gonna be good.
Yeah, that's probably the last thing we'll see on the show.
Roman Reigns is back live on Netflix. Pat, this is so interesting to me because for the first time in a very long time, Reigns will be entering the arena, the stadium, and will be entering the ring WrestleMania Saturday in the main event by himself. There's no bloodline anymore. The family members have all gone their separate ways. His special counsel, his wise man, Paul Heyman, despite the fact that trailing Roman like a puppy dog tonight, will not be out there with Roman. He will be in the corner of CM Punk. It is really a strange position for the original Tribal Chief.
This is a moment that all goats have to face. There comes a time where your own people might not be with you. They might turn against you. You have to figure out whether this whole thing was real or not. Can you do this again? Can you ascend the mountain by yourself? All of the goats that we have seen throughout all of sports history have proven that they are him or her, and they are different than everybody else. You know, they're special, and that's what we're looking at here.
And Pat, it's interesting because think about what has happened over the past year to Roman Reigns. He headed into WrestleMania last year, WrestleMania Saturday. He and The Rock dismantled Rollins and Cody. He went in as confident as ever into the main event on WrestleMania Sunday. He would lose the championship after a record-setting reign, and then everything just fell apart. Solo Sikoa turned on him. The bloodline fell apart as we know it. And now where does Paul Heyman stand in all this? Will he remain loyal to Roman Reigns, the man who has been his gravy train for many years now? Will Paul Heyman remain loyal to the man he has called his best friend in professional wrestling? The man who he gave the start to his career, CM Punk? Or will Paul Heyman somehow align with Seth Rollins? After Rollins refused to stomp Heyman last week and told Paul, now you owe me a favor. As smug as they get, Paul Heyman, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is here on Raw.
And the ones are to the sky in Sacramento.
Paul Heyman, who followed Roman out to the ring like a puppy dog. Not being Reigns' corner at WrestleMania.
More husband back there.
OTC. Will dump my husband for Roman is diabolical. Wow. Okay. You see these signs out of wrestling show. Some of them are diabolical. Just see one saying they will dump their husband for Roman Reigns. Oh my goodness. That couldn't be my wife. I'll tell you that. Oh, he didn't even take the mic from Heyman. Okay.
Sacramento! Acknowledge me! can feel that. The whole world.
What's up, George? What's up, man?
Hear that you love and acknowledge your tribal chief. And now the whole world understands that you would never betray your tribal chief. Not everybody's like you.
Follow my. Oh, it's all good. Oh yeah, George. Yeah, take care of that. Yeah, that comes
Some
first.
people would betray me. Sacramento, you got any guesses on who that might be? Wise man, how could you betray me? Sacramento, wise man, he can't hear you. You gotta say it a little louder.
Oh, he's getting you effed up, Chance. Oh my goodness.
Why?
You heard those chants, asshole?
It was not a betrayal. I paid back a favor that I owed. Sacramento, I must be a little confused here. The way favors work is you usually pay it back yourself, correct? It feels like the only person getting screwed here in this whole favor is me. And if there's one thing you know about me, if there's one thing you know about your tribal chief, we ain't never gonna ask for a favor. No, we take what we want. So I don't owe a favor because I never asked for any help. I never asked for anybody to join me at War Games. Therefore, I never asked for this favor. So please tell me how I'm supposed to cover the tab for your dumbass favor.
Oh, here comes Seth.
up for your tribal chief, because after over a decade, you're finally getting it, man. You're finally starting to put the pieces together all by yourself. You're almost there. You're just missing one little piece, and it's a real shame. It's too little, it's too late, because I still got to end you at WrestleMania. And it's for the same reason it's always been, because it's the right thing to do. See, this triple threat match at WrestleMania, this is the biggest, most important triple threat match in the history of WrestleMania, in the history of this company, in the history of this industry, because the winner of this match will define the future of our industry. No, it can't be you. It can't be you. Because if this business is filled with people like you, people that don't show up except for when it's convenient and want everybody else to do all the dirty work, then this business dies. And it can't be CM Punk either, and you're starting to figure that out. Because if this business is filled with little CM Punks running around who want to pick up their ball and go home when times get tough, only to come back and leech off the profits of other people's success, this business dies. Oh, yeah. Y'all want the business to die, do ya? Well, I don't. Because if this business is filled with people like me who will sacrifice physical and mental well-being to always do what is best for business, the business not only lives, but it thrives. There can be only one, and it's gotta be me. And as for that one little piece that you haven't quite figured out, favors don't happen by chance, Roman. Favors are a choice. I chose not to put Paul Heyman in the hospital last week, and now Paul Heyman can choose whether or not he wants to pay that debt to me. But your wise man, he is dishonorable as they come. He is a scumbag, and I expect nothing from him. Paul Heyman is not in CM Punk's corner at WrestleMania by chance. Paul Heyman has made a choice. It's not just a betrayal, Roman. What you need to ask yourself, the final piece of this puzzle, he's not just returning a favor, he's choosing. And you got to figure out, why is he choosing CM Punk over you? Oh.
Wise man. He's right.
Oof.
You made your choice.
Oh.
And I made mine.
Oh!
Roman Reigns attacking Rollins.
Yo!
For a moment, we thought Seth had talked some sense into Roman Reigns, but Roman didn't want to hear it.
I acknowledge you, my tribal chief.
Oh, no! No. Oh!
I don't think Roman believed the damn thing Heyman had to say, but
Here comes Punk.
Who, if you look at history, was the first ever Paul
Oh!
Heyman guy. And now Punk and Reigns going at each other. 5 nights away from the main event at Wrestlemania.
Paul Heyman and CM Punk's
Oh! Roman gets thrown out the ring.
WrestleMania.
Damn, get the mic out of the ring. We done talking. We crashed it out. Oh, Roman! Oh, a spear! Oh, Reigns still attacking him.
The frustrations of the past year boiling over tonight.
Oh, Rollins with a chair shot to the back.
Shield chair.
Oh, my God.
Eerily reminiscent of the chair to the back that disintegrated the Shield forever.
And a curve stomp to Punk. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. Rollins with a curve stomp to Roman.
Rollins on a mission to save professional wrestling in his mind.
Unleashing one of the most dangerous
Oh.
Seth Rollins we've ever seen.
Deja vu chair shot to the back. That's authority Seth Rollins right there. Seth took it back when he first turned on Roman. Took it back to his authority days. Yeah, man, we is done talking. We done talking. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Ooh. We is done talking. Who was winning this match? I don't know. I predicted Seth to win. So I'm still gonna keep my predictions. All of my predictions are locked. So I'm gonna still say Seth. I'm still gonna say Seth Rollins. He's gonna win. Paul Heyman's gonna leave both Punk and Roman. And he's going to join forces with Seth Rollins. And Seth Rollins, like Seth Rollins and CM Punk won't be done. Roman Reigns and CM Punk, they're gonna have a one-on-one match. Probably at SummerSlam. I'm thinking SummerSlam. You do Roman Reigns versus CM Punk at SummerSlam. I'm thinking Seth Rollins is in the World Championship picture during that time, and then something happens. I don't know if Rollins is going to be the champion or not by then, but we get another Bad Blood pay-per-view, and we do Rollins and Punk inside Hell in a Cell to blow the feud off, to end it. Because I mentioned yesterday on Chris's stream, that was what I was thinking. I don't know if they're going to do this. Because I legit don't know the direction for any of these three guys after WrestleMania. I legit do not know. It is so unpredictable. I think, yes, Rollins wins on Saturday. Heyman turns on both Roman and Punk inside. Yeah, that's what I was thinking the whole time. Because he didn't go after Heyman. This is back-to-back weeks he didn't go after Heyman. So who's to say we get? That's the key. What are they doing after WrestleMania? Because Jey Uso is going to win the World Championship, he's going to need some credible challenges, and Seth Rollins needs to be one of those credible challengers. So who's to say Roman Reigns, CM Punk happens at SummerSlam, Seth Rollins is the guy to beat Jey Uso for the championship later down the line, and we get Seth Rollins versus CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship inside Hell in a Cell. Would that even make any sense? Because that's where my head is at. Because we all know Rollins is going to be a full-blown heel this Saturday. Yeah. He has to, or else Rollins was just a third wheel all along. So yeah. He's not going to be doing the wall anymore. Yeah, if he's turning heel, he can't be doing all that. You go back. He goes back to his authority persona. Yeah. This is going to be very interesting what they do. Very, very interesting. So yeah. Appreciate the 13 likes, by the way. Appreciate it. I agree. Heyman has to turn on both CM Punk and Roman while he's going inside with Seth Rollins. Yeah. Cause before, like a month, like during the beginning of this build, Rollins was kind of like the third wheel, in his feud. He's basically third wheeling in this. But nah, they really picked it up these last couple weeks and tonight. So he wins Saturday. He lines with Paul Heyman, and he goes to win puts himself in world title contention sometime in the summer. It's gonna be very interesting. While Rollins takes care of Roman Reigns and Punk, they fight it out. Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be very crazy to see, man. Very crazy. Yeah. Well, anyway, guys, that is it for me for tonight. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like the stream if you haven't. Comment on what you thought of the show. And please subscribe. Turn the bell. Turn that post notifications button on, because I will be streaming legit all week and all next week. We're going to have a very busy week this week, going into early next week. So y'all be locked in, because I am locking in, man. So be sure y'all tap in And I will see you guys tomorrow for NXT, the Go Home Show, to Stand and Deliver. And immediately after the show, I will be predicting Stand and Deliver. So immediately after the show, I will predict and Stand and Deliver. So stay on the stream after the show goes off the air tomorrow night. So hopefully you guys will be there. And yeah, man, take care, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow night. Love y'all. Take care. And good night. Goodbye. Mwah. And good night. Bye.